And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Matt, this is going to be a pitcher's duel. I mean, both these guys have a chance to work deep in the game. They've shown they can do that. Runs are a premium. I think if you don't get them early, we may not see a lot of runs in this game at all.
Left side. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Out in second. Right fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Solarte. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calhoun has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting third. First baseman.
At the plate, number seven. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Look out, 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. He is out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rays, center fielder, Kevin.
And he just misses with a curveball. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting second.
Stepping into the box, Michael Franco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
Batting third. Right fielder.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball one. And this one's too far inside, ball two.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit. Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Broxton going back on it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready now, Freddie Freeman. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Changeup called strike one.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. In scoring position, Logan Morrison. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hit in the air out to left field. Braun has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Left fielder number 8. Ryan.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch off the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Calhoun ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The relay, and he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Batting fifth.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. A runner at second, nobody out. And he misses with it, 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And this pitch is foul tip right into the glove of Ramos as he stays with it to record the strikeout. Here's Neil Walker.
Second baseman.
Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So stepping in, Domingo Santana. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Domingo Santana.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Kiermaier. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 8.
So striding in, Stephen Vogt. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat is lifted in the air out to left. Calhoun is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Brewers do get 2 on this. Now to the plate, Wilson Ramos. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Catcher.
Line toward right center. Broxton is right there, 1 down.
Batting 7.
Here's Luis Valbuena now.
Luis Valbuena.
Liner toward right center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Calhoun.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defense. In now, Keon Broxton. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Keon Broxton.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for a hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, a leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Orlando Arcia is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. No one out with a runner at second. Takes this the other way to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Jonhervis Solarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
That's a good approach with your facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
3-0 now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Stanton giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. The tag from Ramos, but it's not in time. Safe at the plate.
Number 7.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 7. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 2-0 now.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ryan Braun. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And that misses 1-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider, and they can bring up something straight in the strike zone.
2 out with the man at first. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Now in the box, Adeiny Echeverria. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Solarte on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Line towards center field, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Riding in once again, Michael Franco. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll dive back in safely. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you, he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
Broxton is there, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 27.
So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay third inning. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Runners off for second. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for... Ready for another chance. Travis Shaw comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
So much for that taking the first pitch. Man, they are aggressive. You've seen them score several runs early in the game. I attribute that to the aggressive hitting.
Neil Walker is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and he is in there. Coming to the plate now, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Stephen Vogt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Ball 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Hot shot on the ground is short. Echeverria's there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Leading off the inning, Freddie Freeman, and they'll need him to get something going here. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Swinging a soft liner, and one gone.
First baseman, number
Stepping
7.
in, Logan Morrison. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number one.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. He's doing that in this game.
Broxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Line drive, snagged on a short hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. This one skied out toward right. Stanton has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Yonhervis Solarte. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Hit out toward second. Valbuena's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, number 7.
Into the windup and the pitch. The high fastball is in there.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strike.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
The left fielder, number 8.
Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that... Here's Luis Valbuena now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Fouled back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Broxton looks up. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch. And this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
The batter, number 11.
Digging in now, Adani Echeverria. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Swing and a little blooper to center. Walker trying to get there. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ripped on the ground to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Into the box now, Maikel Franco. Swing and a little tapper. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw goes over to third, and he's safe. Giancarlo Stanton now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Well, sometimes with the runner in scoring position, you just have to put the ball in play. Right here, he hits one into the hole, drives in the run, making contact. It pays off.
Freddie Freeman is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Franco is on his way home. And that's going to tie our ball game as the runner scores from second to make it 3-3 now.
Whoa, those 2 out base hits. Those will kill the other team right there. He comes up with a big hit to tie this game.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Travis Shaw.
Hit back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, we always expect him. If he's got 2 hits in the hit column, something's got to be over the boards. But hey, he'll take the 2 singles. Not complaining.
Hard ground ball to third. Valbuena on to Morrison, and it's a double play.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Digging in once again, Domingo Santana. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixes.
Stephen Vogt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Stephen Vogt is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order. Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now in the box, Keon Broxton. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Squared that one up just a little late.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And to score the runner from second. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Luis Valbuena. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Another one sent foul. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Cole Calhoun.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Arcia gloves it on to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 11.
Here's Echeverria now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. Streak gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in. To try it again. John Herbis Solarte. Tommy Hunter is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. This is on the ground over to first. Morrison is there. The tag, and he is out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, number 7. Couple of walks for him thus far. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count. Looking.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. On to first, a double play. 1 hit in the inning, but standing in, Kevin Kiermaier will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. in there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this. On
to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? One away. Colby Rasmus will move into the on deck.
For the Rays, number 28, Colby Rasmus.
Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 coming to Rasmus. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Braun. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. Singled home a run in his last time up. To third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Neil Walker. He was a double play victim last time around. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Throw won't get him.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Riding in once again, Stephen Vogt. 0-2 with a walk for him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Comes set. Now the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Hit sharply on the ground. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. We'll see. Digging in now, Freddie Freeman. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Third baseman.
Turned on down the line. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Well, that's a strong man right there. They got the shift on. He hits a hard ground ball and still finds a hole into the loaded overload on one side of the infield. Nice job by him.
And that is down for extra bases. And with nobody out, we'll see if they want to wave that go-ahead run home. Go-ahead run heading for the plate. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Broxton looking up. Gone! Here's Luis Valbuena now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Luis.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Broxton's under it. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one away now.
Left fielder.
So striding forward now, Cole Calhoun. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He pulls this one into right. Solarte back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 11.
Ready for another shot now. Adeiny Echeverria. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now gets down and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball.
Into the box, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. A curveball hit right back at him. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. There is downtown Tampa at night as we'll welcome you back to baseball here from Tropicana Field in St. Pete.
Center fielder.
Keon Broxton is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is there. 1 away.
Up next for Milwaukee.
So stepping in, Orlando Arcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Eugenio Suarez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at-bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
It sounds so cliche-ish. He stayed inside the baseball, but that's a ball in on him, and he just shot.
Blake Snell answers the call from dugout.
For the Rays, number 4.
Standing in now, Yonhervis Solarte. He swings and grounds it to short. Valbuena on to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, that didn't take long. Comes in and gets the first batter he faces to hit into a game-ending double play. That's what you call efficiency, folks. Nice save.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through.
in front of a standing room only crowd. This joint is abuzz with activity. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Tampa Bay Rays.